Hey friends, time for your weekly time tip. This week we're going to talk about how to structure your to-do list. Do you struggle with always adding things to your to-do list and the whole thing becomes so overwhelming that you stop actually looking at it anymore and you just take whatever is flying at you, whatever's screaming the loudest? That's a very common phenomenon because we have so much to do in our lives. It's really easy to be overwhelmed. So whatever tool you use, whether it is paper or digital, there are a few principles that actually I recommend to structure your to-dos so that they're not so overwhelming, so that they're approachable. The first is remember that a to-do not connected to a when rarely gets done. What do I mean by that? Any to-do that we have to do has to get assigned a day or a time. Otherwise, you're just hoping to do it when we remember it, when we have a free moment, we don't. So tip number one is to integrate your to-dos directly into your calendar. Try to avoid a master to-do list. And instead, for every to-do, when am I going to do it? And then put that on your day in the calendar, right into the calendar. Just like a meeting. It's an appointment with yourself to do a task. Second thing is try to categorize your to-dos. I find it's very hard for people to switch their mental gears between work to-dos and home to-dos within their workday to do like deep thinking work or little administrivia or reach out calls versus, research. So think about the categories and then track your to-dos by category in your day so you can always keep an eye on your balance across the various things you're responsible for. Makes your to-dos much more approachable. And then the third tip is try to write your to-dos in terms of action verbs. Read such and such. Reach out to so-and-so. Write first draft. Use action verbs so that you don't have to interpret what did I mean by blog. What am I supposed to do with that blog? That's going to slow you down. But write first draft of blog, polish first draft of blog, and then add time estimates, especially if you tend to overbook your days. And that keeps you very conscious. And also if you end up with any free time, like a meeting gets canceled, you can look at your to-dos for the day. Say you get a 60-minute meeting canceled, you can go grab a 60-minute task from your to-do list and fit it right into that new opening. So those are some ways to structure your to-do list so that it's approachable and you actually get things done.